time for the hard-hitting shit that you guys came to this video for. We're gonna bust down the metaphorical doors between us and the inner workings of Orion. We're gonna find out key information that you've all been wanting to know. We're gonna decode the man, the myth, the mind of Orion.
What about Chow?
But mostly Chow, actually. All the videos and call-outs and all that shit.
I figured that was going to come up at some point.
Coming back and forth and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like all the points of view and everybody saying like this happened and this didn't happen and this guy's a piece of shit and like this information wasn't shared in this video and stuff like that. Like all that shit like aside, does it just fucking suck to just have like all your old homies just like fighting each other and like you and stuff like that? Like if some shit went down like with Quinn and I, like I value like our friendship a lot. Like I would really regret it. Anything that I did to like piss off anybody, like especially Quinn. Do you ever like think like, damn, like we used to be tight, like this, like just the whole situation fucking sucks?
I mean, I definitely miss like the times that we had. Like,
yeah, that's basically like,
I made some of the best memories of my life came from that era, like traveling. In a sense of like, you know what I mean, like a bunch of like 17-year-old kids, like just traveling, seeing a bunch of new stuff for the first time. It was gonna be awesome. Like that's like a recipe for success. But
that's a good point.
Also, all those people kind of in the same ordeal is a recipe for disaster, I feel like.
Yeah, no, it is. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of misinformation going around about the whole situation and how like
I don't think anybody feels like they're fully informed. Like,
yeah, I mean, I'm definitely being like villainized. I'm being painted as like this huge villain, and I mean, I could see how that could play out in some people's eyes, but for the most part, I generally try to stay like as far as possible from drama and just talking about it. And like, you know, these people that are spreading rumors and stuff, what they don't see is like, you know, bank records and stuff. Everyone thinks like I was hoarding the money and stuff. No, that's like, first of all, 80% of what we made went straight to bills, dude. One winter we had like heated floors and everything, and we were getting $1,200 power bills a month. You know, we're eating $1,000 in food a week. I'm sure some of the OG fans remember the videos of us literally going shopping and filling up 3, 4, 5, you know, shopping carts, just Hot Pockets, Eggo, like cereal. Like if I could do something differently back then, it would have been way more structure. Like I feel like it was just too loose. Like, you know, everybody, hey, like I need this, I need that, can I get this, can I get that? And then, you know, every month I'm basically broke, tapping into my own personal credit cards to make everybody happy. But that's just something that nobody will ever see because of how I kind of kept that. Yeah, like I kind of kept that stuff like off the record because it's really nobody's business. But yeah, I miss me and Cam. We had like some pretty big dreams of like going pro and like, or not really going pro. We wanted to do like this final bout style, like drift team, travel drift team thing. But I also wanted to go pro. Like if you go like hella far back on my Instagram, like I was like posting stuff of like FD guys like before I even had a car. So like my dream has always been FD, but like you kind of have to shift your focus on like, okay, now how do I take this FD mindset and kind of make it fair for everybody? And it was drift team was the easiest route to take. So I guess I kind of wish something came of that. Yeah. I mean, like we had a few events like with paint matched cars, and it was really cool and all.
Yeah, I remember that when like everything was like green and had the
big reveal of all those cars.
Yeah, that was sick.
That was really cool.
Yeah, that was sick.
What do you look forward to most now?
Nowadays?
Yeah, like, what's endgame, dude? What's the goal?
Do you want my brutally honest endgame or like my sugar-coated one?
Like if
brutally honest endgame is cabin in the woods status. I don't know how deep I want to get it. Like this is kind of we're getting into like some weird shit now, but like I just feel like, you know, society has taken a turn for the worst and like bigger picture stuff, you know what I mean? Like much bigger picture, like economies and global, like, you know, politics and like
I went to the dark side.
Natural disasters. There's just like a whole bunch of stuff that really scares me that like, you know, mainstream media isn't covering any of this shit, and like we're being distracted. Like the Trump wall thing, like that's like a distraction of something much bigger. I don't know what it is, but like big endgame is like a stronghold somewhere where like I'm safe, you know, Chow's there, Brandon, his whole family, like I get my mom over here. Like that's true endgame is like
that's
like bunker status.
just on the level of like, trying to be the person that like provides like safety for like yourself and like your family. And
Yeah,
stuff
that's
like
what
that.
that's my goal.
Like,
that's my goal.
That's
and,
just like a wholesome ass like that's good.
that's
like,
endgame for me. Yeah, like
that.
after like this FD run and like YouTube, like
Yeah.
we're slowly building this up like off camera, and I'll never show it. I'll never talk about this again. Like this is the most I'm letting out for your fans.
That's good.
So yeah, I guess, but more short term, like, and I pray that like something bad doesn't happen before I can get it like fully set up and get my mom over here and like make sure we have like the rations or whatever for like at least a year for like 40 people. You know what I mean? Like that'll be real bad if I can't have that set up. But short term is, you know, run FD, see if we can, you know, hang with the big guns and
Have some fun.
yeah, have some fun, keep doing this YouTube thing until that doesn't work anymore.
Yeah.
But I mean, I thought there was like a point in like my YouTube career per se where like I thought it wasn't gonna go well, and then it just kind of like it turns around, you know what I mean? Like there's waves, like you're on this up and then you go down and then up and then down. Over the years I've learned to just keep
Ride
thick
that
skin. Yeah, just do what you got to do to make it happen.
Yeah.
And that kind of stuff.
I feel like if anybody's the most weathered and has the thickest skin for hate comments and bullshit like that, it's gonna be you.
Yeah, I set myself up for failure at a young age, just being like hack ghetto style stuff. So I've been getting hated on since literally day one.
Yeah.
It really doesn't bother me.
So before you guys start your video, we just wanted to like give our video some substance.
Yeah.
So we had some questions for you. We are wondering what your plan is for today.
With your car,
If you could explain that idea.
we have like 30 inches worth of wheel spacers that we're gonna see. I don't know how many we could put on before we break your wheel bearings or something.
I remember you mentioning that anything breaks, you replace it.
Yeah, I'll replace it. Not only will I replace it, but I will replace it with any item of your choice. Like if you want the upgraded version of whatever I break.
Yo, it's time to get some drop knuckles up in this bitch.
That's what I mean. If that's what you need, that's what you need.
I should have brought my car.
Yeah,
How-
break
how do-
everybody's
Put some wheel
car.
spacers on my engine.
How do you think it's gonna go? Like predictions for it?
There's a chance we might break some stuff, but there's also a chance that nothing will happen and it'll be fine. And
It'll
you'll
just
be able
look
to-
goofy as fuck.
Yeah, it'll just look hella weird with one wheel like 3 feet away from the hub. So, wait, are you going to the open drift this weekend?
Trying to.
Nice.
Yeah.
See, we got to get some tandems in, dude.
Yeah, for sure. What made you realize these types of videos that you've been doing could do really well on YouTube?
I don't know. You just start seeing M's after the numbers, and then you're like, oh, what other dumb stuff can I do that people will enjoy? It's not even like really car stuff anymore. It's like kind of like mindless entertainment at this point.
Yeah.
And I just like, I don't know how to explain it. I really enjoy it because like I don't have to like, or I don't need to daily vlog anymore. So it like takes a lot of stress off my shoulders on like, you know, I don't know if you guys have this problem, but like back when I had to daily vlog, it was always like a stressful thing. Like, oh, when am I going to have my next video? What are we doing to
Where's the
keep this
content?
interesting? Exactly. Do I got to go meet up with people? But now it's like, you know, me and Chow, we travel, we kind of do whatever we want, and we have really no pressure. And, you know, we're getting ready for FD and all this other stuff. So it's just real nice and relaxed, and we don't have to stress like our next video. We can kind of, you know, we hit you guys up a while ago, and we were trying to get this collab going for like a month or so. But, you know, now we're here, didn't have to rush it, didn't have to sweat
Yeah.
it. So,
I guess you kind of touched on that. My next question was, do you enjoy making these kind of videos?
yeah, I genuinely do enjoy these kind of videos because like you can get more creative with it. It's just like I have embraced the fact that we're hack, ghetto.
It
like,
kind of went full
stupid.
circle, didn't it?
Yeah. And it just, like I said, it ties into it being like way less stressful. It's way easier for me and Chow, and you know, it's just way more enjoyable and fun, and just I would rather have it this way than the other way.
So with like FD season and the next drift season coming up, do you think you're gonna get into that kind of video again, and
Like vlog style?
or more like drifting, like that kind of content, or keep it personal?
Sort of, kind of. Now, I'm going to keep it personal in a sense, but like, for example, when we go like to an FD round, I'll film it, and I'll film us traveling there, and I'll film us, you know, meeting up with people and, you know, saying, hey, checking out some cars and stuff, but it won't be a daily vlog type video. It will be like the whole 2 weeks we were gone in one video.
How do you like the Pacific Northwest so far?
I love it up here, but it is cold. Coming from Florida,
You
like
can see the
moving
breath
from
coming
Florida
out of
to
this
here.
one, right?
Yeah, I'm so cold, dude. Like
You grew up in Connecticut? What the fuck
yeah,
are you talking about?
but look, dude, 1 year in Florida spoiled us. Like
yeah.
shirts and shorts in the winter, you literally can't beat it. And then we come up here, the summer's great, but dude, it is cold out here in the winter. Like I just bought a wood stove, Oh, fantastic.
So you mentioned the FD thing. Can you tell us about your FD setup, or is that on the hush right now?
Yeah, that's on the hush right now. Some stuff starts coming together. I'll make like one big video kind of explaining all of it at once, but we do have 2 cars that we'll be bringing around the country, and we have a new...
Are you driving both, or?
No, it'll be like a backup car type situation. Crash one, have another one ready to go. But yeah, we have a new rig and just like a bunch of new stuff that I've been real quiet about the past few months, and just kind of waiting for that.
Is it going to be the first FMU Turbo Miata in FD?
As much as I would genuinely enjoy that, that just would not be competitive. It's like we're at a point in FD where like even in Pro 2, like if you don't have like 600 or 700 horsepower, just don't bother showing up.
All right, well, that's it. So you guys can get on with whatever you're about to do to my car.
All right, dude. Yeah, let's get
I'll pull it over here.
All right.
Buy
Dude,
this
I can
full
see
of
my
battery.
fucking wheel from in here.
Dude, it looks like it just said ka-chow.
Oh, that is that child move like.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, dude. It looks broken.
Yeah, this shit looks like it just something fell off the car. Yeah, like right here, you just can't see any of the space.
But it's so close.
Thank you for letting us test subject your car.
Yeah.